Okay. So very good morning to all parents and teachers who have joined in here. Thank you very much for your time today morning. This is the orientation for primary grade parents. Just like a pre-primary, here as well, we have quite a few parents who have booked up for the vaccination. So they may or may not be able to join us. But since this meeting is getting recorded, we will send the recording to them so they are also kept aware of the entire plan. So how it will go today is we are going to have a list of things that we would like to inform you first. So most of the doubts are cleared. And then we will open the mic for each one of you to ask us whatever questions you have. Okay. So without wasting much time, let me start off. This is the session for children from grade 1 to grade 4. Okay. Right. First, the grade timings. The grade timings for grade 1 to grade 4. 1 and 2 is from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. 3 and 4 is from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Okay. Yes, we have increased it by an hour because couple of subjects have increased and we also need a little more time to have fun with these children. Okay. The timetable will be sent off to you by the teacher today. And initially, the first week is mostly going to be with, a lot of interaction, entertainment, and things like that, following which the teacher will start the actual classroom. Okay. Now, when it comes to the joy box that we are sending across to all parents, um, some have received it and some have not. Some who have just taken admission in the last week or just over the weekend, definitely you have not received it. Also, those who have confirmed their admission to us long ago, some of you have received it from that lot and some of you have still not. That is because, like I kept mentioning earlier, the courier transportation is not in our hands. Once we have parceled and sent it off, it is difficult for us to track exactly where, what, and how much time it will take. Yes, with the tracker, we can find out. But that is really not very helpful today because you'll see that on the tracker, it is stuck at that same place for the last 4 days. Why? Because that place came under a micro containment zone suddenly, and so they cannot open the shops over there. So it is a little tricky. Even within Pune, the courier reached people only after a week. So it was a little tricky. And those who are outstation, be sure it's going to take at least 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. But what all will this joy box include? This welcome kit, or as we have named it as a joy box, includes the art and craft items for children that will be needed for the whole year. It includes notebooks for children for each subject. It also includes the textbook that children need for this year. Now, in addition to this, from the last year is the worksheets. Last year, it was difficult for us to arrange for the worksheets, honestly, because there was a complete lockdown. So when we started off, there was no way we could get the worksheets printed or even have it sent across to you. So by the time we had already completed 3 months of classroom, so we decided not to include it. This year, we don't want to do that. We have arranged for the worksheets and they are there in the Joy box itself. These worksheets are subject wise. There is no math worksheet because you have a mental math textbook. But there are worksheets for English, Hindi, and EVS depending upon the grade that your child is in. Okay. So a fourth grader will not have a Hindi worksheet. But grade one and two will definitely have Hindi worksheets. So whichever grade is allotted, whatever worksheets, they have all been sent off to you. All right. Some of you, they are yet to go out. They'll be going out this weekend. So they'll probably get couriered by Monday. And then it is left to chance when you are going to get it. I'm just being honest with you. Okay. So if you have not received your set of books, don't be worried. It is on the way the teacher will be mindful of that fact and give you alternatives to work upon until you get your books on time. All right. Now, the next thing that we are going to go on to is the textbook cost. In the Joy box, it's only the textbook that is going to be charged to the parents. Okay. The rest of the kit is not getting charged at all. Just like last year, this year too, the textbooks will be charged. And since the school is getting a discount from the publication, we are passing on the discount to the parents. So whatever MRP you see on that, less 10% is what you will be paying for the textbooks. Once all children have received their textbooks, you will receive an email from the school stating grade wise what is the textbook charge. Okay. So you need to pay up for that textbook charge only at that time. So mostly for grade 1, it is around 1000. And by the time it's for grade 3, it's around 1600 or 1800 is the textbook charge. Because the number of textbooks are also higher now for grade 3 and 4. So depending upon that, you can also look at the MRP on the back of the book. And you will know that we are charging you 10% less. Have any queries during this course of my conversation, please feel free to note it down so you can ask us at the end of the session. Daily class updates. Those who have joined us new, you will be getting from us a daily class update. It simply is a summarization of whatever were the timetable today and what topics according to the timetable have been completed for today. If there is any home assignment, it will be mentioned in the update. Please complete the home assignment and submit a photograph of that home assignment on your child's group, because the teacher will do the checking of those home assignments. Okay. That also helps the teacher to understand whether the child has understood the concept or no. So teachers are really working hard. ऐसा नहीं है कि classroom 1 बजे खत्म हो गया तो teacher is free. No, the teacher is waiting to receive your home assignments. The time for submitting home assignment is on that day by 3 o'clock. Okay. We need you to submit the home assignment by 3 o'clock on the same day. These home assignments do not need your help for the child to complete. Okay. Children can complete the home assignments by themselves. If they are not able to, please inform on the WhatsApp group. Okay. Because once the teacher has cleared the concept, we don't want any of you to sit and teach the child. No. We want parents to enjoy fun time with children. We do not want you to sit and teach the child. No. We just want you to inform us that if the child is not able to understand something, then you please inform us about it. Okay. Then these worksheets that we are sending off to you, and also the textbooks that are textbook come workbook. Please make sure that children are enthusiastic, but not over enthusiastic to go ahead and complete the book. Okay. We want you to keep the books and worksheets slightly away from them. So when the teacher is giving the assignment, that's when they do it. Because we've had children, the teacher has given exercise 1.2 to be completed as homework. The child has completed 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. It might look easy initially, but there are certain twists and turns in the concept for you to reach the exercise of 1.2, 1.3. The teacher is well aware of that. Okay. So please make sure that only to the extent of homework, if given, is completed. Most of these things are going to be completed by teacher in the class. But if she wants to test whether the child is aware of this without my presence, then she'll definitely do that. Okay. Worksheets. Again, our worksheets are extremely interesting. When you receive them, you will know that they are very colorful and they are very concept based. None of them have rote learning in them. These worksheets can be used by the teacher for a class assignment, for a home assignment, or for a monthly evaluation. It is entirely up to the to decide on that. Okay. So these worksheets, when they come to you, please punch them if possible, file them and keep them away. That's your property, not your child's property. Okay. It's supposed to be in safe hands with the parent. So when the teacher sends you a photograph or an intimate that this is the worksheet that we need for the class next week or in another 2 days or for tomorrow, all you need to do is take it out from that file and keep it in your child's bag. Put it into the school bag. Okay. So when that lecture arrives and teacher says take out this worksheet, then that worksheet is there with the child to complete. All right. So please do not let children use the worksheets and complete it. These are also going to be used at evaluations. Let me repeat myself. So on the day of evaluation, which you will never know was an evaluation, if that worksheet is already completed by the child, the teacher will not be able to evaluate. Okay. So that's a very important point you need to keep in mind. The next thing that I want to talk about is the WhatsApp groups. Now, each child has a WhatsApp group. Okay. We prefer to keep it that way. Basically, it avoids gossip about children. And if any child has any concern, we want the parent to highlight it on that WhatsApp group. Okay. Because the teacher is the one to correct it. So talking between parents is not going to help. If you want help for the child, you need to inform it directly to the teacher. So the teacher will take it through. So that's why, although it's painstaking, the school still goes ahead with individual WhatsApp group for every child. So if you have any concerns, you are going to inform it on that WhatsApp group. We as a school respect every child for their individuality. So we want you also to do that. And if your child is unable to do something, please do not spread the word about it amongst other parents. Inform it to the school and the teachers so the teacher is able to work upon it. That's the objective of the WhatsApp group for individual child. Each of these WhatsApp groups will have all the class teachers. Okay. These teachers will be introduced in a bit. Each of these WhatsApp groups have all class teachers. All class teachers take efforts to keep an eye on every single child's group. So in case we have missed out on anything, please don't hesitate to repeat. Okay. If you posted something and any one of us missed it out, just remind us for it again the next day. We will definitely take care of it. The next point is the dress code for the classroom. Yes, children love to wear many fancy clothes. They are in the comfort of their house, and let that be so. If children want to wear fancy clothes and come to the classroom, that's fine. Probably another year or year and a half that they're going to be able to do that, right? So let them do it. As long as that's not going to be a distraction to the class. All right. We don't want them to wear pokey clothes which they are constantly trying to fix when the class is going on, or fancy clothes when an art class is going on and they are worried that a little drop of watercolor falls on my dress and that's it. So then they don't use the watercolor because they have to protect their clothes. Let that not happen. Okay. They are allowed to wear whatever is the comforting clothes they want. They are growing children. Please teach them to sit properly in the classroom so they are not disclosing different parts of their body. I hope you are understanding what I'm trying to say. We do not want children sitting with exposed parts of their body in front of the camera. The teacher may not be able to see that, but whenever she sees it, she's definitely going to point it out. So please, as parents, you make sure that when your child is sitting in front of the camera, they are focused chest up, not chest below. That's a simple rule to follow. You will see teachers also focusing chest up. Okay. So for this, the best thing to do is have a proper seating arrangement for the child. Very simple. Even if they're going to sit on the floor, keep the phone or the laptop at chin level, not at leg level. Okay. So if it is at chin level, even if they are sitting on the floor, the focus will be on the child's face and not on rest of the body. Okay. And if your child is going to be using a proper dining table and chair in the house, if you have one, and going to be using that space, then make sure that their leg is not hanging on the away from the floor. Keep a stool under their feet so the legs are rested. The legs shouldn't be hanging in the air because that's going to add to their body movement. Okay. The next important thing is if you're going to be using a laptop or a phone, keep it at least one hand away from the child. Don't let your child peep into the screen like this. That's not good for them. Teach them to stay away from the gadget. And if any of you have the comfort of a smart TV and you have a cell phone from which your child is going to access the class, please cast it on your TV so the screen is big. I'm sure if you Google, you'll be able to find out how to cast phone onto TV. If you have that facility, that will be the best thing to do because then it is even bigger than a laptop screen. So that means there's not much strain on the eye and your child can sit at a reasonable distance of even 10 feet and get through with the class. Yeah. Another thing around this point, whatever device your child is going to use in the class, please make sure the device display name is your child's name. Okay. If you're going to put it as your phone's name or as your personal name, we are going to accidentally address the child with that name which is seen on that screen. Okay. So please try and ensure that the display name on the device is the child's name. Once you do that to that device, it will stay there until you change it. Food breaks and other breaks during class session. Now, although you are just going to have the child move from one room to the next room to get into a classroom.
We can't hear you good.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Although being in the house, it's actually a very nice, comfortable way for the child to study. You know, ghar ke comfort se they are studying. But just because they are moving from one room to another room to a classroom, don't make it feel so casual. Okay. Please define one space where the child can have good access to the network, and that is the learning space for the child. Okay. We don't want the child to today sit in the kitchen, tomorrow sit in the drawing room, third day sit on the bed, because that is not giving a good routine and learning feel to the child. I would always tell parents, the bed is not a learning space. But if that is the best space you have, make sure that the pillows are kept away. Because we tend to see that children lean on to the pillows because pillows ka wohi effect hota hai na. They are so magnetic that they pull the person to just lean on to the pillow and get cushy and muddly and comfortable into it. Don't let that happen. If you want a backrest, then keep it as a backrest and tell the child that this is your backrest. You're not going to lie down on it. But I would still say, if bedroom is the space, then please put a table and a small table and let them sit on the floor and not on the bed. Typically, the bed makes the child want to lie down. Then we can't blame the child. Because hum sabka wahi haal hai. You reach the bed and you want to lie down. Right? So let the child not get into that habit. The other thing, it is really good if the child can have a bag with their textbooks and notebooks inside it and the related worksheets for the day inside it, along with the stationery or the art requirement and the snack pack and water bottle. Parents, I think we should also start getting used to the habit that we pack the snacks in the morning. Let's not get into the comfort ki snack time ke 10 minute pehle hum snacks bana ke de dete hain unko. Because what happens for us as a classroom is when the break starts, the child goes to the kitchen, is roaming around in the kitchen for 5 minutes while the snack is getting prepared and handed over. We are just giving a 10-minute snack break. And out of that 10 minutes, 5 minutes went in preparing the snack, another 2 minutes walking back and settling down on the table chair, and ultimately they only get 3 minutes to eat. And by the time the next lecturer comes, it's like, teacher, I have not finished eating. Teacher, I have not finished eating. Please give me 5 minutes. We don't want that. Parents, please start getting into the habit of packing your child's school bag with snacks, or even best, teach them to pack it. If they are just small snacks, which are dry snacks or something of that sort, because we don't want them to eat an entire breakfast in the snack time. No, we don't have half an hour snack break. They're supposed to eat breakfast before the school starts. School starts at 9 o'clock. And I think that is a good time to eat breakfast by 8, 8:30. You know, their stomach is full, their brain is functioning well, their system is going well, and that is a good routine. Please ensure that the child is eating breakfast before the school and not during the snack break. Snack breaks are for refueling. So maybe one apple, or maybe one banana, or maybe one roti and sabji, anything that they can finish in 10 minutes. Not what you think they should eat in the snack break. Okay. And when we give breaks after every lecture for 5 minutes, please teach your child. The teacher definitely tells the class, go wash your eyes and come back. Please make sure that the child is going to wash their eyes first. Then go to the toy room. Maybe most of them do that. You know, जाके एक खिलौना लेके 2 मिनट के लिए खेलते हैं, उसको देखते हैं, उसको निहारते हैं, and then they come back to the class. We can't avoid that. It's a super distraction around them. But the first thing to do is जाके ठंडे पानी से आंख धो के आओ. That's more important. Then in the next 3 minutes, you can come back to the class. Okay, so please make sure that the child is having a school routine where they are getting ready half an hour before the class. एक रूम से दूसरे रूम में जाना है, इसलिए 2 minutes before the class उनको ready होने मत देना. That's not a good behavior. That's not a good habit. Because let's start practicing that hopefully in another 1 year's time, if we have to get to school, it will not be a 2-minute thing. Right? Aaj, we only have to get ready and go from one room to another room. Hopefully, with all interest and prayers, if next year we are able to meet in the school, it's just that the distance will matter, you know. Abhi 2 minute hai, tab 20 minute ho jayega, but they will know their routine. That I have to eat my breakfast, get ready, take my bag, and walk to the school. So make that a habit from now. It will be good for the child. It will be relaxing on you as well. Events and celebrations. Most of you who are a part of our school from last year as well will know that we take events and celebrations quite seriously. And some events are class level, some events are school level. You will be informed accordingly. And please ensure that if you are being asked to be a part of that event, you are being a part of that event. Because we want children and family to be a part of that event. So if you can, please definitely be there, and do not let your child skip any events and celebrations. All of these are teaching our culture, our customs, and also imbibing learning to them in one way or the other. So make sure that they are all a part of the entire process and they are not allowed to skip anything. All right. Now, managing the technology platform. We have all been using Zoom classrooms for over a year now, and we have settled with that. We are going to stay with that. You will get the ID and password. You just have to click on it and it will open. And it's just as simple as that. The ID and password is shared with you pretty regularly. And once or twice you teach it to your child, I'm sure they're old enough to do it on their own. They don't need help from anybody. They all can manage it on their own. And please teach them that it will be good if they have their actual name on the display. Yes, children tend to change the names and put some different names of their choice. Somebody would like to be called Thor, somebody likes to be called Spider-Man, somebody wants to name themselves as Fairy. We will plan and give certain days to have a different display name, but on a regular classroom day, please have your regular name as the ID display. Okay. And last but not the least, the fee payment. Most of you have come up with your own fee payment plan because of different situations on a financial platform. Please stick to those plans that you have given to us. Don't make us follow up with you too much. It will be really easy for the accounts team as well if the payments are coming as per the dates. We are not going to be bad enough to actually levy taxes on you for not paying on time. We have never ever done that. But don't push us and take that advantage. We are being honest with you, and we would like you also to be honest with us when it comes to fee payments. All of us are doing an excellent job, and we would like to be rewarded for it. So your fee payments are one way of rewarding us for it. So please make sure it's coming on time. Yeah. Anything else that any of the other parents would like to ask, share, inform? And then we'll open mics for the rest of the people of the school. Anybody who wants to say or ask something, please raise your hand so we can open up your mic. Okay, I think this is Mihika and Myra's mom. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, please open the mic. Go ahead.
Hi, this is Manvi, and this is Myra, and this is Mihika.
Hi, Myra. Hi,
Ma'am,
Mihika.
hi. Ma'am, I just wanted to know, will there be grammar and computer included as a subject for the second grade?
Grammar is an integral part of language. So grammar is included for all the languages. We have not chosen to include computer because. Can you hear me? Okay. We have consciously not chosen to include computer because not all children have a computer in the house. Is it echoing from my end? Okay. Okay, I think it's settled. Okay. We have not chosen to include computer because not all children have computer is a practical subject. And if you cannot do it practically, there's no point learning the theory of it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it, ma'am.
So most of the children today are able to use Zoom platform, which is the latest app you can talk about. They can manage that, I'm sure. By next year, when the schools open, we will be our computer teacher here is she will take all the kids through with whatever has been left back. Don't worry about that. So no, computer is not a part for primary. Computer is a subject for the secondary kids. Computer is not a subject for the primary grade kids. Yeah. Anybody else? Any other questions? Anybody else who has any other questions? Yes, Sita seems to be having. Yes, Sita has just graduated from pre-primary to primary. Yes, Sita, ask us your questions. Go ahead.
Teacher, I'm very happy that Bhumika teacher is back.
Oh, wow. Clap for Bhumika teacher. Yes, she's back. Oh, I'm glad you remember. That's lovely. That's lovely. Good. And you know what? She's going to be your class teacher. Nice, na? Yeah, Sita, she's going to be your class teacher. Good. Ah, that's nice. So Bhumika teacher, she's already starting on a very happy note. Okay. Any other parent who would like to ask or share or say something? Am I missing anybody? I'm going through my screens. Teachers, if somebody's raising their hand and I'm missing, please let me know. No, right? Okay. So then I will open the mic for Padma teacher. And after her talk, I will be introducing all teachers one by one.
Good morning, all parents and my lovely children. So yes, everyone knows me. There are only me Padma teacher. I'm okay if you call Padma also. Okay. I am the principal of the Head Over Heels School. Well, it is a matter of pride and immense pleasure decided me as the head of the school, that is the Head Over Heels School. We welcome all our children and the parents to our family, and also thank you all for choosing this school for your children's education and also for various programs. I quote, I hear and I forget. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I see and I remember. I do and I learn. I do and I understand. Yes, this is the philosophy of the Head Over Heels School. I do and I understand. I do and I learn. In our school, children are able to imbibe the theoretical concepts by performing related practicals so that children can learn the concept and they can also apply the concept. Learning is for knowing or taking decision. Our children at that level, maybe grade 1 or grade 2, can take their own decision by thinking. They will not just say, I want to do this. If you talk to them, they will think and they will do. How do they think? The process is being taught in every subject they learn in the school. I can say with this confidence that there won't be any confusion in concept learning. There won't be any confusion in the theoretical learning. Children will learn with fun. And we provide children with fun learning. It is an integrated structure of curriculum and co-curriculum. We assure you all that we shall leave no stone unturned to equip your children with the best conceptual learning, to be a seeker, to be a thinker, and to be happy. It's very important to be happy as a parent and also as a children. The stage that we are going through, the time that we are going through is not very easy time. All of us would agree to this. But for children who really don't know what is happening, but yes, they are able to take or go with the flow is something that we have to learn from our children. Parents, please go with the flow because this is a message given from our children and there are so many other values and moral teaching that our children can give us. They are a huge bundle of joy and a big asset of all of us as a parent. So we are sure that we all are going to feel very proud of their progress and their growth. In Head Over Heels School, we will teach them the moral values. We will teach them to be a thinker and not only be a follower. We will also make them to take their, they will be very independent to take that decision. That's how it is educated in the Head Over Heels School. We would proudly say that the Head Over School is a different school because the school is not only about worksheet and teacher talking at one end and children only listening. No, it is an interactive classroom. We have children interacting. They have all the opportunity to express themselves in all the periods and in all the learning time. Yes, so they will make us feel proud, and you all have made us feel proud that you all have chosen this school. I would say it's a right decision, not just because I am associated with it, because it is meant to be associated with, because it has taken all the challenges that teachers and children play. All the teachers and children, they have to fight for it. It's not nice. I can't do it. We have taken all these challenges into consideration and have eased out all the problems. You will eventually know when you are the part of this process. All the new parents will definitely know how it goes. By the end of the month, you will also relate to what I'm saying today. But yes, my old parents, the member of the family, will know that it was a very smooth walk for them and also for children. also request and take an opportunity to say that parents, we need your participation in whatever your child is learning, because like we are giving 100%, you all also have to give 100% because it is on online. Haven't been on offline, we wouldn't have asked for it. We would have told you no tuition, no teaching at home. But where we need your observation, where we need your supervision, we will definitely ask for some help. Kindly cooperate and let the child do whatever is being asked as an home assignment, whatever been asked as to resource things for learning, because we don't want the child to be away from by not having the resources. So please give them everything that is being asked to make his learning joyful and fun filled. Wishing you all parents a very wise parenting, and wishing all my children happy childhood. I include myself and I request Kavita to introduce my team to you all. Thank you everyone and have a nice weekend.
Thank you very much. Let me start by introducing
We
our,
can't hear you, Kavita.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me start by introducing our youngest teacher on board, that is Yasha Balal. Yasha teacher, can you please make yourself seen? Yes. So that is Yasha teacher for all of us. She is our art and dance teacher. She is going to suggest a few things to be kept ready before the class. So please make sure that children, before you go to bed, look at your timetable and see if Yasha teacher's class is there on your timetable tomorrow. Because if it is there, she has definitely sent you a message which will say, keep these things ready for art, wear this kind of outfit for dance if you have at home. So do watch out for her class, okay? Because there will be some instruction. And all of you must know that she is learning for fashion design. So definitely she's going to be extremely creative. Okay? So that's our Yasha teacher for you. Let's move on to the next teacher who is seen on my screen, and that is, just give me a moment. I can see Snehal teacher. I'm going to put Snehal teacher on spotlight. Yes, everybody can see Snehal teacher. So this.
Good morning, namaste.
I'm sure you have guessed what she is going to teach you. हे आपको हिंदी पढ़ाएंगी आणि हे तुम्हाला मराठी पण शिकवणार. Okay, so this is your Hindi and Marathi teacher who is going to make your class so much fun, because she definitely has one video for every lecture. And her poem selection, I must tell you, is so catchy that parents keep singing it as well. So do watch out when she will send you the link of the poem that has been done in the class. Definitely practice it at home later on, okay? Because it is going to be fun. And most of the times, whatever poems you've learned in the class is what will come for your oral test as well. So the more you practice it, the more fun it will be. Okay? Now let me check who is the next person on my screen. Let me see who I have. I have Jyoti teacher. And what does Jyoti teacher teach us? Children, listen. She is your go-to teacher for EVS and math for grade 2 onwards. Okay? Grade 2 onwards. She is going to be in charge of EVS and math. And you know what? If you have to come to her classroom, she is going to tell you what all you can dig into your house and bring to the class. Okay? She might tell you, if you have 12 bangles, please bring that to the class. We are going to learn division. You will wonder, ऐसे कैसे division सीखते हैं? But you just do what she's telling you, and then you will find what masti it is. Okay? Then she will tell you, bring about 50 Rajma seeds to the class tomorrow. Then she might tell you, get like 10 forks and spoons and come to the class. So she's going to make you look around in your house what all you have, and you might have to bring that to the class. You know what that is called? It's called practical application of learning. She is going to do that for you in math and in EVS. So trust me, you are going to have some researching to do around your house. Thank you so much, Jyoti teacher. Okay, now let me see who is the next person on my screen. I have Bhumika teacher. So, Bhumika teacher.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Bhumika teacher is in charge of teaching grade 1. Math and EVS for grade 1. And she will also be teaching geography, SST, social studies. It's a new subject for grade 3 onwards. Okay. And she has been our computer teacher. But since grade primary is not having computer, don't worry. Her classroom is going to be very, very creative because she's very cool with the things that she shows you on screen. Okay. So be prepared that her classroom is going to be very entertaining. बहुत colorful, बहुत pictures यहाँ वहाँ से सब उड़ के आएंगे. So be prepared for that. Thank you so much, Bhumika teacher. Now I'm going to go and look for where is the next teacher? Is she on my next screen? Where is the next teacher? Where is the next teacher? Who am I missing? Who can tell me who I am missing? Who can tell me who I am missing? I'm missing some teacher. Who is that? Abhiram, come on, tell me. Avni, Varushka, tell me, who am I missing? I'm missing.
Yourself.
Who's that?
Avni.
Avni.
Which teacher am I missing, Avni? I'm missing some teacher.
Devendra sir. Yourself.
And you know where is Devendra sir? Do you know where is Devendra sir today? We have to all wish him when he resumes school in the following week, okay? He is getting married today. Yay! Clap for sir. Clap for sir. Oh, children, your favorite PT sir, Devendra sir, he's getting married today. That's why he's not a part of the classroom today. Otherwise, he is there for every single meeting. He is getting married today to a wonderful person that he is known for a while. So let us all wish him a beautiful marriage journey. And when he resumes class is in one of the days in this week, which we don't know when it is going to be. I'm going to keep it as a surprise for you. Okay. Whenever he resumes his class this week, all of you must definitely wish him. Okay. Parents, if your child is not a part of the classroom, please let them know that they must wish sir when he resumes class this week. Okay. Now, how Devendra sir's class works. He is our PT sir. So, he will make a video of the session to be conducted in his class and he will send it off to you on your WhatsApp group. What you need to do? You need to practice that video at home. So, when he is asking you to perform it in his PT class, he can keep an eye on everyone, whether you're doing it correctly or no. So he is going to do it himself and send you a video of it. And then in your PT class, he is going to ask you to demonstrate it. So if there are any corrections, he will let you know about it. Okay. All right. Now, apart from our teachers for primary grade, I am also going to introduce you our very own Padma teacher, who is going to be the teacher for English across all grades. All of you know that you can chat with her as much as you want, right? So you can talk anything under the sun with Padma teacher. I know English class hai, but whatever you want to talk has to be in English, okay? Or koi language nahi. You can ask any question to Padma teacher. She is not just the principal, but she is the most wonderful person. Make sure that you are not missing any of her classes and any questions you have, no. You can always ask her even after your class. You all agree to that? You all have done that last year also. Agree to that? Yes? So parents, whatever if your child has missed in this introduction today, please pass it on to them. Now allow me to introduce you to the other teachers of our school because they are also present here. The first one I have on my screen over here is Sanchita teacher. Sanchita teacher is in charge of the junior KG section. She has been an integral part of our school since inception. I can say she's the oldest teacher of our school. Not by age, by experience. She is the person that you should go to when it comes to phonics. Okay? So if any of you has any doubt in phonics, please tell in your group, I want to talk to Sanchita teacher. She will immediately call you and tell you how to go about phonics. Okay? Thank you so much, Sanchita teacher. And the next teacher I am going to introduce you is our very lovely, one minute, Manisha teacher. Manisha teacher is in charge of senior KG. And she teaches Hindi and math for senior KG. So if you are not very sure of your counting and your place value, and you do not know the story of what is it behind, why is only 1 in 1's place, why is 10 in 10's place, Manisha teacher, please बताओ ना इसको कैसे करते हैं, and she will tell you the trick for it. Okay, she is in charge of our senior KG. Next person I'm going to introduce you to is our Sonia teacher. Where can I see Sonia teacher? Sonia teacher is on spot.
Hello, everyone.
Sonia teacher is in charge of playgroup and nursery. And she handles these grades with beauty. All these children, no, they are like 2 and 3 year olds. When we used to have our physical schooling, the moment we open the gate, no, these children would just run and stick to her like magnet. Okay, so Sonia teacher is the one who is in charge of our playgroup and nursery class. We have a couple more teachers who are in charge of our playgroup and nursery batch. Where can I see Shweta teacher? Where is Shweta teacher? Shweta teacher, can I see you here? Am I missing you somewhere? Where is my screen? Is it showing Shweta teacher? Is Shweta teacher here or am I missing her?
I think she's
Not there.
not
Okay. All right. Let me then go to Siley teacher. I saw Siley teacher somewhere. Yes, there is Siley teacher. There. Siley teacher is another part of our nursery grade. Siley teacher, am I able to see you? Are you on spotlight? 1 minute. Let me get Siley teacher on spotlight.
Her video is off.
Ah, that's why. Okay. So Siley teacher is also a part of our playgroup and nursery. We also have Saida teacher and Shweta teacher. They're having some network issues with their video. So it is.
Saida teacher is there.
Yeah, where is she? Where is she? I can't see her screen. Where is she? Ah, there is Saida teacher. Okay. Saida teacher, I'm going to put you on spotlight. There, Saida teacher comes up on spotlight. Yes, that is our Saida teacher. And she is also a part of our playgroup and nursery batch. Okay.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, teacher. Thank you for being a part of this. So these conclude our set of teachers for pre-primary. All right. So most of the parents who've been a part of our pre-primary and now moved on to a primary section know most of those teachers. And we have introduced the rest of our teachers as well. Now I would like to open the mic for the other parents. If there's anything that you have to ask, share, give us feedback, please feel free to do that. Anybody? Raise your hand and we can open up the mic for you. Tejas's father is raising his hand. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
First of all, thank you to give me a mic and congratulate to Devendra sir for his marriage life.
Yes.
And second thing, मैं आप सभी को ये धन्यवाद भी देना चाहता हूँ कि जिस तरह से आपने ये रोड मैप का आज सेशन अटेंड किया है और जिस तरह से आप लोग ये सब चीजों को लेकर बच्चों को साथ में उनको बताते हुए ये सब चला रहे। अभी तक मैं ये चीज बताना चाहता हूँ कि कभी और बाकी जो स्कूल्स है उन्होंने अपने एडमिशन तक पूरे नहीं किए हुए, और आपने इस तरह से इसको मैनेजमेंट करते हुए पूरे बच्चों को इनवाइट करते हुए बताते हुए कि सब दिखा रहे हैं कि हम लोगों ने कि आपका स्कूल जल्दी चालू हो जाएगा। जिस तरह से उनको अक्सर जून महीने में हम लोग देखा जाता है कि स्कूल चालू हो जाते हैं, और मैं अभी बाकी हमारे फ्रेंड्स सर्कल जो है ऑफिस साथ में उनके देख रहा हूँ कि अभी तक उनके एडमिशन तक हुए नहीं। तो हैंड्स ऑफ टू यू, आपने सब इतना मैनेजमेंट अच्छी तरह से निभाया है कि किस तरह से स्कूलों को चलाया जाता है, ताकि बच्चों को ये ना लगे कि हमारा स्कूल कब चालू होगा, कब क्या होगा, ऐसा सोचने में आ जाता है उनके। तो बहुत ही खुशी की बात है कि जिस तरह से आप ये लोग चला रहे हैं। और मैं स्ट्रांगली एग्री हूँ कि कविता मैम और पद्मा मैम ने जैसे कि बताया किस तरह बच्चों को पढ़ाया जाता है और किस तरह से उनको ये क्लास के दौरान क्या-क्या चीजें होती है। मैंने ऑब्जर्व किया है बहुत सारे जब आपके क्लासेस चालू होते हैं तो मैं भी बहुत देर कभी-कभी घर में रहता हूँ, तो मैं ये देख देख चुका हूँ कि किस तरह आप उनको जिस तरह एक चीज़ किसी बच्चे को सिखानी हो और उसको जब तक समझ में नहीं आती तब तक आप उसको छोड़ते नहीं हो। ये चीज़ मैंने बहुत अच्छी तरह से नोटिस की है और मुझे बहुत वो चीज़ बहुत अच्छी लगी कि जब तक एक बच्चा कोई उसकी एक अच्छी चीज़ को कोई समझ नहीं पाता है, तब तक आप उसको समझाते रहते हो। ये बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है, ताकि बच्चा फुल ट्रेन हो जाए। और बस कुछ नहीं, और इस तरह से स्कूल चलता रहे तो हम सभी को खुशी होगी और कुछ नहीं। आप सभी को इसी बात के लिए धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच। आपके ऐसे शब्द बोल सुनकर हमें भी बहुत अच्छा लगता है। थैंक यू सो मच। ऐसे ही आप हमको एनकरेज करते रहिए, हमारा भी काम आगे बढ़ते रहेगा। थैंक यू, थैंक यू। Any other parent who would like to share, speak, ask, suggest anything? Anybody else? Okay, am I missing anybody? I'm looking through screens.
Ma'am, this is Fani Fatik's father.
Yes, yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, once again, we are very happy to be a part of HOH school for this year, for this academic year also. And so as I said earlier also, I would like to thank each and every teacher of HOH, the way you are teaching to kids. It's awesome, really. Because see, practically, if you say, it took me around 15 years to come on to the stage and give a small lecture. But for my son, it hardly taken only 6 years. So he can able to give, without hesitate or any fear, he can give his speech, whatever speech he want to give. So thank you for once again, each and everyone for, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because of you only, he can able to give, got that much of this thing. So thanks once again. Because when I came to HOH in the year 2019, I think, for the admission, he cried, literally he was cried because he doesn't want to join school because everyone is speaking in Hindi and English, but no one using Telugu. So he was very afraid. But at that time, Kavita madam changed him a lot within 5 minutes of time. So he agreed and he wants to join HOH only. From that day onwards, his journey was fantastic. So thank you once again, each and everyone.
Sure. Thank you so much for mentioning this. Yes, I do remember his first day a few years ago. I remember Sanchita and Manisha teacher were also there. Padma teacher was also there. Yes, we all remember how that first day of his was, but he has come a long way. Hats off to his efforts that he decided that he is going to make that change. He decided as a child that he's going to accept it. And that made a very big difference in his learning. So really, thank you so much, Parthik's parent, for mentioning this. Thank you so much. Yes, we have Avni who wants to say something. Yes, Avni? Go ahead.
Are you going to take Ignite Intelligence?
Yes, that is still in my bucket. Yes, I will definitely be doing Ignite Intelligence with all the grades this year too. Yes, I will be doing that. And this time I'm definitely going to ask in the first class what is it that you want to learn. And then we will do it that way. Okay, definitely I'll be doing. Thank you so much, Avni.
Eagerly waiting for the sessions to start.
Yes, we too are. हम भी wait कर रहे हैं कि कब अब class start होगा. Thank you, Avni. Yes, I'll be doing it. I think Mihika or Myra, one of you is raising your hand. Girls, please give us a little time. Give us little time to understand who is Mihika and who is Myra. Okay. Thank you, girls. Thank you, dear.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you hear?
Yes, we heard her say
Hello?
thank you. Yes, we heard.
Thank you. Everything.
Thank you. Thank you. Mihika and Myra will be joining us in grade 2 and they are our first year. So I hope you're going to enjoy this journey with us. It'll be well. Okay. Anybody else who wants to share something? No? Okay. Yes, Vihan's Papa, yes.
Just wanted to say that looking forward to this year. I think last year, of course, was the first year with all this pandemic and all, and a lot of learnings for I think all of us on both sides. I think Vihan, of course, has been associated with the school from the time he started off, I think, and from the time we have moved to Pune. So I think, so I've seen him, growing in leaps and bounds from what he was and what he is today. And I think I want to thank each and every teacher who's been involved in that. Thank you so much. And looking forward to this year. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Vihan's Papa. Thank you very much for your words. Yes, encouraging, and yes, we definitely need those. There is a screen which says Rupali. I'm guessing you have raised your hand.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, ma'am. This is Shanaya's father.
Okay.
And Shanaya is a new admission in your school.
Yes.
Yeah, she is admitted in first standard.
Yes.
So I have a question regarding the books we haven't received yet.
Okay.
So school is starting from Monday, so she may not have books with her.
Yes.
So will that impact anything?
Okay. Many children have not yet received their books. Okay. So don't worry about it. The teacher will be mindful of that fact that all children have not received their books. And if there is something that she still needs the child to complete, what she'll do is she'll click a photo of that page or that worksheet or that textbook and send it off to you. So you can just get the child to write the answer by herself without help from you and send it back to us.
Okay.
So the teacher knows whether she has understood it or not. See, like I said at the start of the session, the courier even within Pune has taken like 10 days, which is very, very unusual. So the problem is very existing, that because of containment zones, the courier is getting delayed. And sometimes even the courier boys, if they are infected, suddenly that courier cannot go. And then they have to arrange for somebody else, and that arrangement also takes 2-3 days. So we have been in talks with the courier guys, and they've been telling us practical problems they are facing. So we are being understanding around it, but we are ensuring that everything is sent off from our end. And once it is sent off, we keep following up with parents asking whether you have received it or not. So, sometimes it's happened that we sent it off at the start of May and they received it at the end of May. So that kind of delay is also happening. So please just be a little patient. Mil jayega, pakka mil jayega. Or whoever has, just confirmed their admission in the last 1 week or just over the weekend, we are yet to send it off to them. Because I had mentioned earlier that the courier is going to happen only once in a week. We can't keep doing it every day. So we make a bulk of it and send it over the weekend. So this weekend we'll be sending another lot and you all will receive it in a week to 10 days. But teachers are completely aware of how to run the class without the textbook. Because remember when we started our school last year, we were in a 3.5 month lockdown. So we started school in May and until July, we were in a lockdown. So children did not have a single textbook. Teachers also did not have the physical textbook because courier wasn't working. It wasn't in essentials. And still the classrooms ran very smoothly. Children never realized that they were missing out on any of the subjects or any of the topics. So leave it to the teachers. They will definitely do their job. They know it well. Courier mil jayega.
Thank you.
Thoda sa time lagega.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Anybody else? Anything else that you would like to ask, say? Okay, Soumya is raising her hand. Yes, Soumya. Soumya has now graduated from senior KG to grade 1. Yes, Soumya.
I so excited for this class and no teacher. I'm so happy.
Thank you, Soumya. Thank you so much. That you are going to join our grade 1 now. Anybody else? Do I have anyone else who's wanting to say something? Okay. Then on that note, with your permission, Padma teacher, I will close the session for today. Teachers will be in touch with you or on your individual WhatsApp groups. Any concern you have about your child, please raise it on the group itself. All class teachers are there on each of the groups. The teachers have been introduced to you. All the timetable for each grade will be sent off by the teachers themselves. Please make a note of it. Write it somewhere for your child in their book or on their door or in their wall somewhere so they can refer to it easily. Okay. Let us all start our sessions from Monday. Monday onwards, it will be a full day class and all teachers will have entertainment sessions, including learning that will start. Take care.
Ma'am, Monday is going to be 9 o'clock, right? Sorry, I missed the timings. 9 o'clock, right?
Yes, yes. And Vihan being in third, it will be 9 to 1 from now onwards.
Okay, perfect. Great. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend, everyone.
You too. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Take good care of yourself. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Talk something.